What kind of apartment buyer are you? Now, what do I mean by this? Now, you go and trade me. There are over 600, 700 apartments on the market. Are you in any way a little bit confused? Are you trying to figure out values? Are you finding it difficult to figure out what's a good buy and what's not a good buy? You see, when you're buying an apartment, it's not just like buying a house. There are over 14 different types of or categories of apartment. And you need to figure out which kind of apartment is going to best suit your goal. Because buying an apartment is a solution to a purpose. And you've got to find out what your purpose is. Now, it seems a little bit weird talking like this, but the thing is, when you're dealing with 700 apartments, and you're shopping, and you're shopping online basically, because you're going through realestate.co or you're going to TradeMe, trying to find the apartments that suit you, and you're asking all these questions, it's a lot of work. And with that many on the market, it's pretty hard to figure it out. I mean, I was an agent. I mean, I've been in the game for a while now, but in my first sort of 6 months, I didn't know what was going on, and I was doing it every day. So now looking at a buyer's perspective, going, how do you figure out what's best for you? You need to figure out what kind of buyer you are. So what is the purpose of the apartment you're looking for? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to help you figure out what kind of buyer you are. So then you can go through and take those 700 apartments, get them down to about 15, be able to figure out which ones are the ones that are listed too high, figure out the ones that are not appropriate, and make the best purchase for you. And you'll be thanking me in 5 years, I can tell you. Anyway, rather than that, I go, so to give you an idea, I'll put it in 5 different categories. Now, you're either an investor, okay, where return, or basically income, is your main objective, and capital gain is a bonus. Number 2, you're an investor, where capital gain is the main focus, and income is the second main focus. Number 3, you're an owner-occupier. You've got certain criteria, i.e. you may have pets, you may want to be in a certain part of town, you know, different kind of criteria. You're either concerned about lifestyle, so this is a purchase where it's about how you live. Capital gain isn't as important. That's where leasehold would be very appropriate. Number 5 is high risk. So that's when you're looking into buildings that are leaky, because obviously when they're fixed, they're going to be worth a lot more. Or you're looking into buying into hotel leases, because they're harder to buy into because of your finance. But then when they come out of that hotel pool, they're going to be worth a lot more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a podcast on each type of buyer and go into a bit more detail on each one of those 5 types to help you figure out, so you can figure out, okay, how can you best find the solution you want? Because you could be looking in the wrong category. And if you're doing that, you're asking all the wrong questions. It's about your time. Your time is valuable. And when you've got 700 listings on the market, there's a lot of, excuse my French, crap out there. And you need to sort through it. And the more education you have, the better purchase you will make. Anyway, each week one will come out. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.